How many times did you get up last night? Une fois, deux fois, peut-être trois fois ou plus? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone in this quiet struggle that millions of people over 50 face every single night. Picture this. It's 2 a.m. and you're lying there in the darkness, feeling that familiar pressure building up again. You know you'll have to get up, navigate through the dark hallway, and by the time you crawl back into bed, you're wide awake, knowing this cycle will repeat itself before lobe. Your spouse might not even stir anymore because this has become your nightly routine. You wake up exhausted, irritated, and wondering if this is just what getting older means. But here's what most people don't want to admit. This isn't just an inconvenience or a normal part of aging that you have to accept and suffer through in silence. The truth is, your body is trying to tell you something important, and there are real reasons why this is happening to you, along with practical solutions that can give you back those precious hours of uninterrupted sleep. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you what's really behind those nighttime wake-up calls and the simple changes that could transform your nights from restless to restful. Number 1. Nocturia and its effects. Your bedroom has become a revolving door. 2, 3, sometimes 4 trips to the bathroom each night, and each time you return to bed, sleep feels further away. You lie there staring at the ceiling, your mind racing, knowing that in just a couple of hours your body will call you again. This isn't just about inconvenience anymore. This is about what those broken nights are stealing from you. Every time you wake up and shuffle through that dark hallway, your body loses something precious. Deep sleep, the kind that repairs your muscles, sharpens your memory, and restores your energy for tomorrow. Without it, you wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. Your patience runs thin. Simple tasks feel overwhelming. You find yourself snapping at people you love, feeling foggy during conversations, or struggling to remember things that used to come naturally. But here's what makes this even more frustrating. People around you, maybe even your own family, brush it off as just getting older. They'll say things like, "Well, what do you expect at your age?" As if this constant exhaustion and irritability is just the price you pay for living. But that's not true, and deep down, you know it shouldn't be this way. This pattern of waking up multiple times each night has a name. It's called nocturia, and while it affects millions of people your age, it's not something you have to accept as your new normal. Your body is trying to communicate with you, sending signals that something needs attention. Sometimes it's something simple that can be fixed with small changes. Other times it might be pointing to something more serious that your doctor needs to know about. The most important thing to understand right now is this. Those sleepless nights aren't just robbing you of rest. They're affecting every single aspect of your life, from your relationships to your physical health to your mental clarity. Once you understand what's really happening inside your body, you can start taking back control of your nights and your energy. Number 2. Causes of nocturia. The truth is, your body has been changing in ways you might not even notice during the day. But night reveals every single one of them. As the years have passed, your body has been quietly shifting how it works, and your bladder has been feeling every bit of it. Think about how your body used to work when you were younger. Your hormones were like a well-oiled machine, including one called antidiuretic hormone that told your kidneys to slow down urine production at night. Now your body makes less of this hormone, so your kidneys keep working overtime even when you're trying to sleep. At the same time, your bladder muscles, which used to be strong and reliable, have started to weaken. They can't hold as much as they used to, and they send urgent signals even when they're only half full. For men especially, there's another challenge that builds silently over the years. Your prostate, that small gland that surrounds your urethra, slowly grows larger. By the time you reach your 60s or 70s, it might be pressing against your urethra like a tight collar around your neck. Even when you think you've emptied your bladder completely, some urine stays trapped inside, making you feel like you need to go again within an hour or two. Then there are the habits you might not even think about. That evening cup of tea, the glass of water you drink with dinner, or that cola you enjoy while watching your favorite show. Your kidneys process all of this liquid, and by the time you're lying down for the night, it's ready to come out. Coffee and tea make it even worse because they irritate your bladder and act like a diuretic, making your body produce even more urine. If you're dealing with diabetes, your body is literally trying to flush out excess sugar through your urine, which means more trips to the bathroom. Heart problems can cause fluid to build up in your legs during the day, and when you lie down at night, all that fluid heads straight to your kidneys. Even stress and poor sleep create a vicious cycle because when you're anxious or overtired, your body becomes more sensitive to every sensation, including that feeling of needing to urinate. Number 3. Changement de mode de vie. La bonne nouvelle est que certaines des solutions les plus puissantes sont entièrement sous votre contrôle et elles ne nécessitent aucun médicament prescription unique ou visite chez le médecin. Small changes in how you live your day can transform your nights in ways that might surprise you. Let's start with something that seems almost too simple to work, but it does. The timing of when you drink your fluids can make all the difference between sleeping through the night and making 3 bathroom trips. Try this. Imagine your day is divided into 2 parts. Before 6 or 7 in the evening, drink all the water, tea, or juice you want. Your body needs that hydration. But après ce moment, commencez à diminuer. Think of it as giving your kidneys time to process everything before bedtime. Your dinner routine holds another key. Heavy, spicy food sitting in your stomach at night put pressure on your bladder and can irritate it too. Instead of that big late dinner you might be used to, try eating lighter and earlier. Your body will thank you not just with better sleep, but with more comfortable nights overall. Here's something that might sound strange but works beautifully for many people. Si vous remarquez que vos jambes gonflent pendant la journée, surtout autour de vos chevilles, essayez d'y remédier en les relevant avec un oreiller pendant 1 heure avant d'aller au lit. All that fluid that's been sitting in your lower legs will start moving back into your bloodstream and get processed by your kidneys while you're still awake, instead of waiting until you're trying to sleep. Make emptying your bladder completely the last thing you do before getting into bed, even if you don't feel a strong urge. Stand there for un moment supplémentaire et laisse chaque goutte sortir. For men, try leaning forward slightly or gently, pressing just above your pubic bone to help empty completely. Constipation might seem unrelated, but when your intestines are full and pressing against your bladder, it makes everything worse. Adding more fiber to your diet through fruits, vegetables, or whole grains keeps everything moving smoothly and gives your bladder the space it needs to work properly. These aren't dramatic changes, but they're the building blocks of peaceful nights. Number 4, home remedies and diet. Your kitchen holds some of the gentlest yet most effective remedies for quieting those nighttime wake-up calls. Remedies that have been trusted for generations and work with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them. Let's start with something that tastes as good as it works. Amla and honey. Amla, that small, tart fruit that's packed with vitamin C, has been strengthening bladder muscles for centuries. Mix 2 cuillères à café de jus d'amla frais avec une cuillère à café de miel pur 2 fois par jour. The amla works on your bladder's strength, while the honey soothes and provides gentle energy. You'll start noticing the difference within a couple of weeks, not just in your nighttime trips, but in how empty and complete your bladder feels when you do urinate. In the evening, instead of reaching for chips or cookies, try a small handful of roasted chickpeas mixed with a bit of jaggery. It sounds unusual, but this combination has a remarkable effect on bladder function. The chickpeas provide protein and fiber that support your urinary system, while jaggery, that unrefined sugar, gives you sustained energy without the spike and crash that can wake you up at night. Sesame seeds, formés en petits ladus ou juste mangés à la cuillère, font des merveilles pour la force de la vessie. But here's the important part. They generate heat in your body, so eat them in moderation. A small ladu in the afternoon or a teaspoon of sesame seeds with your lunch can make a significant difference without overwhelming your system. Adding spinach to your dinner might be one of the easiest changes you can make. This leafy green is packed with nutrients that support your urinary system and helps reduce inflammation throughout your body. Whether you saute it with garlic, add it to soup, or mix it into a simple salad, your bladder will feel the benefits. Bananas deserve special attention because they're rich in potassium, which helps your body maintain the right balance of fluids. 1 ou 2 bananes par jour peuvent aider à réguler la quantité d'urine que votre corps produit et quand il le produit. They are also gentle on your stomach and provide steady energy. The most soothing remedy might be poppy seed milk. Soak a teaspoon of poppy seeds in warm water for 30 minutes, puis mélangez-les dans une tasse de lait chaud. Drink this environ d'une heure avant d'aller au lit. The poppy seeds naturally calm your nervous system and promote deeper sleep, while also reducing bladder activity. Start with small amounts and increase gradually. And if you tend toward constipation, use this remedy sparingly. Number 5. Conseils médicaux et précautions. Parfois, votre corps envoie des signaux qui vont au-delà de ce que peuvent adresser tout remède à la maison ou tout changement de mode de vie. Et recognizing these signs could be the difference between a simple fix and a serious health problem that gets worse over time. Pay close attention to what you feel when you urinate. Si vous ressentez une brûlure, une sensation piquante ou une douleur vive, votre corps vous dit que quelque chose de plus que des changements liés à l'âge se produit. Blood in your urine, even just a pink tinge, should never be ignored. These could be signs of an infection, kidney stones, or something more serious that needs immediate medical attention. Lower abdominal pain that comes with your frequent urination, especially if it's sharp or cramping, isn't something to push through or hope will go away. Your body is asking for help, and waiting could make everything more complicated and harder to treat. Here's something many people don't realize. If you've tried the lifestyle changes and home remedies for 4 to 6 weeks, and you're still waking up multiple times each night, it's time to have a conversation with your doctor. This doesn't mean you failed or that the remedies don't work. It means your body might need additional support that only medical evaluation can provide. If you're living with diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart conditions, you're walking a more delicate balance. Your medications might be contributing to your nighttime urination, or your nocturia might be a sign that your current treatment needs adjusting. Never stop taking prescribed medications, but do talk to your doctor about what you're experiencing. Sometimes a simple change in timing or dosage can make all the difference. Each person's body tells a unique story. What works beautifully for your neighbor or friend might not be right for your particular situation. This isn't about failure or your body being difficult. It's about finding the right combination of approaches that work specifically for you. The most important thing to remember is that seeking medical advice isn't giving up on natural solutions. It's being smart about your health and making sure you have all the information you need to sleep peacefully again. Your doctor can work with you to combine medical treatments with the lifestyle changes and remedies that make sense for your life, creating a complete approach that honors both your body's needs and your desire for natural healing. Those sleepless nights don't have to be your new reality. What we've shared today isn't just about reducing trips to the bathroom. It's about reclaiming something precious that belongs to you. Peaceful, restorative sleep, and the energy that comes with it. You now understand that your body has been trying to communicate with you through these nighttime wake-ups. Sometimes it's asking for simple changes, like adjusting when you drink your evening tea or adding some spinach to your dinner. Other times it's requesting medical attention that could prevent bigger problems down the road. Either way, you're no longer in the dark about what's happening. Think about how different tomorrow morning could feel. Instead of dragging yourself out of bed, exhausted and irritated, imagine waking up refreshed, with the mental clarity to enjoy your conversations and the patience to savor your day. That's not wishful thinking. That's what happens when you give your body the support it's asking for. You have choices now. You have practical tools that work with your body's natural rhythms. You know quand à essayer de remèdes doux et quand à demander des conseils médicaux. Most importantly, you know that this challenge doesn't define your aging experience. You're still in control of how you feel and how you sleep. Which of these insights spoke to you most today? Was it learning about the simple timing of your evening fluids, discovering those kitchen remedies, or understanding when your body needs professional attention? Si cette information vous a apporté espoir ou clarté, veuillez la partager avec quelqu'un d'autre qui pourrait être en difficulté avec les mêmes nuits sans sommeil. Your experience and wisdom could be exactly what they need to hear. Until we meet again, here's to peaceful nights and energized mornings ahead.